How's it going, y'all? Glad you're here. I just wanted to take a quick second to plug my Twitch channel. I did a few streams over the weekend. Skill can only take you so far. Can you believe I won third? Had a ton of fun, was playing some Mario Kart, so make sure to give me a follow over on Twitch. You can follow the link in the description. It's a lot of fun over there, and I enjoy hanging out with y'all. So, a few weeks ago, I built a tiny home for a cat lady, and I had a lot of fun with it. I found that it was a really good way to step out of my own shoes and out of my own experience to sort of try to understand a life experience that I would never really get to live firsthand. And I want to continue that effort today to relate to other people outside of my circle by building a house for a new type of person. So the archetype we'll be examining today is that of the tortured artist or brooding artist. The idea of the tortured artist can be traced all the way back to the teachings of Plato, the philosopher, not the toy. We hear Plato sort of examine this idea when he talks about poets who he thought were too focused on emotion instead of reason, and he called them imitators of the world, and therefore separate from the world, separated from it. And then we have historical figures like Vincent van Gogh, who was a painter, world-famous painter, who suffered from mental illness and experienced psychosis, which, according to the National Institute of Mental Health, is developed by 3% of the United States population at some point in their lives. So it's actually more common than you might think. And so while I thought this idea of the tortured artist would be a fun thing to build around, I don't want to gloss over the fact that there are some pretty hefty ideas that are associated with this. Of course, mental health is obviously not a topic to joke about. Well, people make jokes about it and they can be funny, but like about them, you know what I mean? Like, you got to take the subject seriously. And there have been studies done to try to find the link between mental illness and creativity, which there was a study done that I read about that said that, there was some sort of genetic variation in which people were more predisposed to mental health issues, and that those people, like, you're more likely to have that genetic variation if you work in a creative field. But it didn't specify the cause of that. So it's possible that people with mental health issues are more drawn towards creative fields. There's a lot more work to be done there. So I'm not going to make a joke out of things, but I'm just going to try to build an apartment for an aspiring artist who may be a little pretentious, doesn't have a lot of money because it's hard to make money being an artist, and all their money goes back towards their supplies. And yeah, hopefully we can come away from this understanding a little more about the mind of the tortured artist. You know what they say, blue skidoo, we can too. So I'm gonna go into my stupid builds file. That's what I normally work in with you guys. We're gonna go over to San Myshuno, because I feel like if you're an artist, you gotta live in a town or like an apartment complex. I'm gonna go ahead and evict this person. So here we have our artist in question. His name is Watson Greenberg, and he was the first sim that showed up in Create a Sim, and I thought it was just perfect. So Watson has the painter extraordinaire aspiration, and he's gloomy, creative, and a loner, which I thought, were three traits that you could kind of boil down the tortured artist idea into. So let's go ahead and move Mr. Greenberg into this apartment. We're going to go ahead and bulldoze the whole lot there. The thing with the apartments in this game is that they're actually shockingly big. So I might have to section it off a little bit to build some walls to kind of shrink the apartment down to size a little bit. I hope that's not cheating. And we'll just kind of have to pretend. Yeah, see, don't you think that's a little big? So how about we just make this yellow section the apartment, and then back here is like a storage closet or something. We could pretend that he doesn't have access to. So first thing we're going to do is light it up. Okay, so if we are a tortured artist, we want it to be kind of gloomy, but I also feel like we should make it something that he can be inspired by. So let's see. The walls are pretty high for a apartment. I still feel like he's got a great setup going here. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the walls. I feel like if you're living in the city, some of these brick walls are good because it's got like the cool sort of unfinished feel, which looks like it could either be intentional or from neglect. Now, what kind of floors? I feel like there should be like hardwoods. Maybe some concrete. There's linoleum. Okay, I think that weathered linoleum has the look we're going for. So why don't we make this over here his little painting corner? So we obviously need an easel. And then we could also put like a one of these garage doors in here because they can do graffiti on these. So he could surround his door with graffiti. That's actually not a bad idea. We could have a little kitchen nook over here. We obviously don't want to... Remember, we don't have a ton of money, so these counters are used. We have a used little fridge over here. A used stove. That works. Now, a sink. I feel like the Parenthood sink is useful here. I mean, it's ugly, but it works. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to give it to myself. Okay, kitchen done. Little table. In fact, I don't even know if we need a table. If he's a tortured artist, he just kind of sits and does his thing. I imagine like a couple chairs maybe scattered around the place because he's got his work everywhere. Let's see over here. What kind of rugs can we have? Because, see, here's also the thing. I don't want it to... If he's a tortured artist, I don't want it to be like he doesn't care about his life or has no ambition, you know? So he has things. He sees the world in a different way than the rest of us. So what kind of carpets can we get? Oh, that's actually perfect. Let's get some of those over here, too. That's coming together. That's actually really nice. Okay, great. Maybe a couple statues. Although statues can get expensive. I feel like the mannequin adds, right? The mannequin makes sense in here. I feel like the jars make sense in here. We do need a little bathroom. Yeah, so maybe the bathroom is over in this corner. I feel like these bricks work well enough. They're just kind of a base layer. Get a simple 2-panel in here. And I think that I'm actually going to move this little mural, garage mural thing over here. Okay, we need a quick bathroom. What do you think? I mean, yeah, we can get like a really tall half wall in here. Yeah, I think that's fine. Just to prevent the water from splashing over. This was the cheapest option for him. So that's good. Maybe get a toilet over here. Little cheap ambassador. And then a sink. It almost looks like a public thing, like at a gym or something. We can get the mirror in here. Maybe a medicine cabinet. Yeah. Okay, this bathroom looks good to me. I think it's complete. Of course, get the brick on here. Oh, and now the floor. We don't want linoleum in there. Is the concrete a good look? Let's see. I feel like that finished concrete is kind of a move. Yeah. I'm good with that. Put another light right over the sink. Okay. Bathroom's finished. Okay, what else? What else screams brooding artist? If this is a little studio, his bed should be right in the middle of here. So he can wake up and get working right away. When I hear brooding artist, I think ambition. We have these dorm beds. I feel like that works. And he's a loner, so he doesn't need a double bed. Okay, we're pretty close. I feel like maybe there should be a couch over here, like a ratty old couch. There's not enough beat up furniture in here. A bench. I like the idea of him having painted a bench for his apartment. I think that's kind of fun. Now maybe a rug for over here. I know the newspapers are for the pets, but I feel like it just makes sense to have them scattered. No, that looks too intentional. Oh, some stains. Oh, how about a stain coming from under the sink? That makes sense to me. Oh, and here are some more scattered looking papers. Maybe these could be... Oh, okay. These say redacted, but these are like his bills probably. Yeah. Those are for sure his bills. And they're just kind of piling up because he's waiting for his next big break. And then we also could have a stain coming from the bathroom. That doesn't work there. Maybe from, yeah, under the pots, under the plant. There you go. Put these back. Okay, we are really starting to get there. Get one of these in there. No, doesn't fit. Okay, folks, I need some help. Let me get him in here and try to get some inspiration. So, Sir Watson, get in here and do some painting, please. You know what he probably needs? Oh, man. This is supposed to be, like, pretty realistic. Let's go ahead and sell that to a collector. We don't need that. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat his painting skill up. Let's take it up to like a 6 maybe. He's been at it for a little bit. Nice job, nice job. Now let's try another figure painting. While he does that, I think I just remembered some eco lifestyle stuff. Hold on 1 second. Yes, pretentious painting pile. That's what I needed. Some more over here. Does one more fit in here? Okay, I'll make it fit. Okay, that really helps the look a lot. I don't think plants are a great option for him, because if he's tortured, he's not going to be one to take care of. I want some curtains as well. I like these. Although they do clip a little. You know what I can do here? I can use the tool mod. Okay. Let's try that again. 0 + 1. Okay, I'll take it. That's good. That's what I wanted. Excellent. I'm so grateful for the tool mod. Is this, maybe we need some dividers in here. I feel like a tortured artist needs to have a little more separation. I feel like a big space would make them feel anxious, you know? Maybe a divider. I don't like, yeah, so this, I know this one's more expensive, but these look like they'd be like from an antique shop or that he like inherited like as a hand-me-down. And I like that idea. Okay, man, can you sit over here? Let's see. Can you make it work? Yeah. Can you resume the figure painting? Okay, that's great. You know, folks, I feel like we're pretty close to done. I do want to, I like the look of these chairs being scattered around here. I feel like we could also use a table though. I'm not necessarily going to put the chairs at the table. I just feel like there's got to be one. Yeah. Maybe a little rug under there. Now, there's too much open space right here. I do kind of like the Baby Yoda in there, to be honest. I feel like it's eccentric enough to... It makes enough sense. No, I'm not going to do that. I tried to make it work, but that just felt... I could feel how lazy that was. Maybe this could be like his prized possession. No. How about we just move the table over here? Put like a nice little flower thing over here. Too big. No, we don't want that. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss. Bunny rabbit? Yeah. I'll buy it. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and take a tour of the place. Ding. We're just coming out of the elevator. Over to our right, we have our neighbor. But we're trying to go in here. So we come on in, and what do we see? We see our bills on the floor. We see a park bench that he got, we don't know how. A little garage door. Another one for his street art. He's trying to be like Banksy. We have his little kitchen corner over here and his workspace. So we have his paintings in here, his little divider, his current piece of art that he's working on. We have his bed over here, and we have the bathroom, which I'm pretty happy with. And I really feel like at the end of the day, we really captured, I think we captured the vibe I was going for. It looks like a little brooding artist workstation. It doesn't look like, you know, it looks like he's still pretty, you know, he's really ambitious. He's got his mind focused on one thing. And I feel like I understand him a little bit. Because, you know, I've gone through times in my life where I've just lost the motivation to keep up with things, to clean and to, you know, organize. So my brain can get a little foggy. I have mail piling up like this sometimes. So I really do, even more so than the cat lady. I mean, I even had some people reach out to me semi-jokingly, you know, kind of serious, like from the cat lady video saying like, hey, as a self-identified cat lady, you know, I thought this was fun to watch. And I appreciate that. So for me, I know I said at the beginning of the video, trying to relate to somebody that I might not be able to understand their experience otherwise. Yeah, I mean, I was never like Van Gogh. I didn't have mental health issues the way that he did. That's not to say I haven't had any, but certainly not what he experienced. And I think it really is awesome when someone can channel their experience into their art, into an expressive creative outlet for the world to enjoy, to help people try to understand the world the way that you see it. It's a way to enrich the rest of the world. And to be honest, I really feel like one of the things I love about this build is that so often in The Sims, everything's just perfect. You know, the houses are perfect. You're encouraged to build like beautiful suburbs and just pristine living conditions. I think it's certainly more interesting to have a little dirt and grime in here. So I'm going to go ahead and call this a victory, and we can celebrate by having him finish this painting, and then I want to watch him do some graffiti. I've never seen a sim do graffiti. See, that looks better. That figure painting, pretty good. And now I made some money. Let's paint a... Should we do it? Let's paint a political mural. Let's go there. See what happens. We'll just fast forward through this. Mural's almost done. Let's give ourselves a little more energy. Okay, everyone, we're just at the tail end of the painting, and we're done. It's an activist painting. Okay, so he's advocating for the environment. Absolutely a noble cause, and absolutely a reason for you to be in mental distress. Sometimes it's more fun not to think about. Where'd he go now? You know, he's a loner. He's out for one of his midnight strolls on the town. So I'm going to let him be. I'm going to let him enjoy himself. And I think we are going to call that a wrap today. Here's one last look at everything. And I must say, I'm really happy with this. I think that this would actually be, like, this is a really good apartment for a storyline of like a poor artist who's trying to make a name for themselves. I feel like that this would actually be like a really fun apartment to play in, and then kind of see how we can improve our lives along the way. That'd be a really fun way to play. I might have to do that on Twitch sometime. So I'm going to go ahead and save this, and I'm going to upload you know what I'll do is I'll upload, you can't really save apartments to the gallery. You can save rooms. So I'm just going to save this main portion as a room for y'all. And then you'll have to add your own bathroom on later. Brooding artist apartment. We'll make it the living room, or should we make it a bedroom? But this whole living space is only $10,000, and that includes the artwork. So pretty good value. Want to thank you for joining me on this journey today. Pretty different from any build that I've really done before. I feel like it's really kind of grungy, kind of dirty, and I just kind of want to finish off by saying, when we think about the idea of the tortured artist, I feel like it's kind of a like a joke or like a meme. Especially when I was little, it's like the idea of like the sad artist was kind of like a joke. And there are things that we could find funny about it. But like, and yeah, sometimes it can. I want to be careful with my words. What I mean to say is, when somebody opens up to you about struggles in their life, whether or not you feel like they're being serious or you feel like they're just doing it for attention, believe them, talk to them, try to get them help. Even if you feel like they might not be genuine, it's always better to be on the safe side. And, you know, whenever you're in a dark place, it's like very difficult to, sometimes you don't even realize you're there. Sometimes, like in my case, I didn't realize I was, you know, struggling with depression until someone else noticed, and then, you know, I went and got diagnosed and was kind of surprised, but then everything kind of made sense. So yeah, just be there for each other, believe each other, and take each other seriously. You never want someone to suffer alone. We gotta be able to lean on each other. That's what friends are for. If you can use your experiences and your feelings to make something like painting or music or just or YouTube videos, whatever, go for it. The world needs to hear what you have to say. So thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe. I upload new videos every Monday and Thursday. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe on YouTube, and you know, you can go back and check out all my other videos. I have about 20 up right now. Like I said before, go and follow me on Twitch. It's a lot of fun over there, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, everyone.